Hello, my name is Bobby Watkins, and this is my SWOT analysis for the West Memphis Junior High School. I would have attempted to do the entire district, but we have approximately 10 campuses, and we service about 4,000 students in our entire district. We have an extremely large district, so I just pretty much focused on my campus. We service approximately 570 students at my campus. West Junior High School, we have 7th, 8th, and ninth grade. So the strengths, we have around 30 laptop carts, approximately 30 to 36 Chromebooks in each cart for a teacher to check out during classroom use. So they have to go to the library, speak to the library media specialist, check out a Chromebook cart. We have a strong literacy and math coach presence on campus. Our coaches are always around. They're always running, doing things, helping out, checking in, and willing to volunteer and do whatever they can to help us. And we just developed a new campus safety officer program, allocating one West Memphis police officer per campus. So that's one for all six of the junior highs, or sorry, all six of the elementaries, all three of the junior highs, and then at the high school campus. The weaknesses, we have a few weaknesses at our campus. The majority of the Chromebooks that we are using are extremely out of date. While we do have 30 carts for teacher checkout, we have close to 47 actual classroom teachers on campus. So this leaves approximately 17, maybe 20, depending on how things are going this year, teachers without Chromebooks at a time if they're all kind of going for them at once. Also, West Junior High is a pretty old campus. It was built in 1948. So West Memphis hasn't updated this campus very much over the last past 70 years, and the building has structural problems along with plumbing problems. Um, there's a lot of issues with the campus. The doors on some of the classrooms have glass panels which can easily be broken or popped out, and in certain situations, it can give students or someone else um, fairly easy access to the classroom. Now there are locks on the doors, but there is still some pretty easy access to the classrooms. Also, we don't have an up-to-date security monitoring system for the safety of the campus. We have sky cams in the parking lot and in front of the campus, but we don't have very many or any at all that I've noticed or that I could find any security cameras actually inside the buildings. Opportunities. So we have some pretty awesome opportunities. We have a $22.4 million grant from the state in a savings account that'll be used to build two brand new junior highs if we can pass a millage that's being proposed on September 10th. This will give us a chance to build a new campus with state-of-the-art teaching technology and better security cameras and better structure, better plumbing for the students. Threats. So there is a chance that the millage won't pass on September 10th. I mean, it's an election, it's a voting thing. So, I mean, there's always the chance that people will vote against it and it won't pass. In that case, that $22.4 million goes back to the state, and they reallocate those funds to a different school who is next in line for those funds. Also, if there were to be a major security threat or a major security situation on campus, there'd be no way of making sure the classrooms are more safe. At previous districts that I've worked at, we've had giant sliding bookcases, kind of little cabinets that are on wheels we can lock and place in front of the doors. We don't really have that here at our campus. We simply have one lock on the door, and like I said, those glass panels that can be broken or popped out. We also don't have anything in the ways of an up-to-date security system throughout the school. So if something happens on one end of campus and there's no camera there and there's no one to see it, how do we know who actually did it? The vision for West Memphis, West Memphis School District envisions students who are inspired to become lifelong learners, prepared for success, or prepared to succeed in post-secondary education and careers by reaching their full potential as contributors within a global society. Identified problem or issue. So the main thing is we desperately need more Chromebooks and laptops for student use. We also need a more up-to-date security monitoring system for the school. Now, granted, when we get the new school campus for West, we will more than likely, if I'm not mistaken, get a new up-to-date security system. So I'm going to focus more on the desperate need for computers and updated IT for the school. Community resources and agencies needed. Delta STEM is a fantastic resource that could offer us assistance in finding the best Chromebooks for our students. These guys do a lot of PD for us, professional development for us. They have a big presence on our campuses. They come out, they volunteer, they allow us to check out different materials, products, technology. They're always there. Really awesome people. Amazon, we have an Amazon account through the district, so they can place orders online, get pretty good discounts, education discounts on technology. Of course, free 2-day shipping on Amazon Prime stuff. So it's pretty awesome stuff. And then we also will need the help of local churches. Now, we can work side by side really well with our local churches to get the 20 Chromebooks to get stocked with, the 20 Chromebook carts stocked with 30 to 36 Chromebooks per cart. Now, our education system and our religious community in West Memphis have really good working relationship. We do a lot of stuff together, and the religious community, the churches, really reach out, really do a lot for our schools. They have a really big presence in West Memphis. Action steps. So the first action step will be locate churches and the community members who'd be willing to donate to this cause. Collect any donations and begin work on fundraising for all materials needed. Action step number 2 would be set goals for fundraising and purchasing technology. And action step 3 is purchase technology and begin integration into the school system. Administrators utilized will be Charlie Tyler, the principal of the West Junior High, Chad Martin, the assistant principal, John Collins, the superintendent, Alan Hayes, the director of Delta STEM, Ashley Light and Whitney Phillips are literacy and math coaches. They're super beneficial and do anything and everything, go above and beyond. Significance, benefits, and potential. So Chromebooks allow, if we could have them in every classroom, say each teacher would have their own Chromebook cart located in their classroom, they wouldn't have to go check them out, which would waste time for the teacher. They could be doing planning for other lessons or doing any other type of planning or work or grading, whatever. It would also keep them from running the risk of not having that Chromebook cart, because I'm guessing it's a first come first serve. There's no way of really making sure you have one on a day, so just have to email and hope for the best. So this will allow teachers to provide high-quality differentiated instruction with the assistance of the technology in the classroom on a day-to-day basis. Students will be able to work on a broader range of assignments and projects. Students will be able to take virtual field trips. Now, I think that's really awesome. Virtual field trips are pretty amazing. A lot of schools, districts, teachers can't really take their students on these big, long, fancy trips that they really want to, but you can easily grab a Chromebook and take virtual field trips. And they would also greatly increase their ability to doing research projects and learning to code. Research has shown that there's a direct correlation between differentiated instruction and higher success rates in students. This technology will allow students to receive a broader range of differentiated instruction in the classroom. Prevention solution. We may be able to get, actually there is a local casino here in West Memphis called the Southland Greyhound Park Gaming Racing Casino. They do donate funds sometimes to different schools, different causes. We may be able to get some type of grant from them or a donation from them if we are able to show them the importance of technology use in the classroom, which I'm sure would be extremely easy. Indicators of equity. So West Memphis is extremely equitable in all things that we do. Computers in the school district are for all students to benefit from, including all races and levels of economic status and education status. Now that means general ed classrooms, AP classrooms, gifted and talented classrooms, special education, resource classrooms, inclusion classrooms. West Memphis is a very diverse district. We have students from all backgrounds, colors, races, economic status, socioeconomic statuses. They're from all over the place, and they call West Memphis School District home. So each student would be able to use these laptops, these Chromebooks, for their educational purposes. Promote student achievement. Students who use more technology in school will be more familiar with the technology after completion of the school setting. It would also set them up with useful job skills in the future, like coding, research, media presentations, word processing, graphic design. The list is endless. The opportunities are endless. These students could integrate this technology into their day-to-day lives and be able to do great things with it in the future. Community resources justified. Amazon. We have the business account, like I said earlier, which gives us better deals and some education discounts. They also have, of course, the return and replacement policy in case anything is damaged en route. I know most places do that, but I just want to point that out. That is pretty awesome. Delta STEM may be able to help offer some funds or help us search for grants for funding this. They'll also be able to assist the school in doing some PD and training on these Chromebooks and different ways that we can integrate Chromebooks into our classrooms, doing different types of coding projects or different types of projects that would include the Chromebooks. The local churches will be able to help with donations to fund the project. We also need a great place to get the word out. So pastors, they're behind the pulpit. We have churches that house between 10 people to hundreds of people, thousands of people that are in West Memphis area. A great place to get the word out. Also a great place to host some fundraisers. Some of these facilities around here are absolutely gorgeous, and they're just top notch. The churches in our community are very supportive and compassionate for our school district, and they always go above and beyond to assist us in anything that we attempt to do because they know it's about the kids. They know it's about the safety, the education, and the well-being of our students. Resources needed. Fiscal, the local churches will need to provide donations in the form of money and or in the form of facilities, food products, other materials for fundraising opportunities for the project. So if we want to have like a spaghetti dinner and we charge $5 or $10 a plate, then we'll need those supplies, so we're actually making money for that, if that makes sense. Delta STEM will need to volunteer time. And I'm sure they would give time to help us figuring out different ways of incorporating this technology into the classroom to make sure that we get the most out of this new technology. And then Amazon will need to provide, of course, the discounted rates for these Chromebooks. Material, paper handouts will be needed will need to be posted and distributed to inform the community of fundraising dinners and any donations being accepted, of course. Any facilities and foodstuffs will also be needed. Technologically, the IT department for the district will need to work hand in hand with the Delta STEM organization to be able to make sure that everyone is fully trained and being able to make sure we're all taken care of, make sure the Wi-Fi is able to handle that new load of laptops coming in. Plans for securing resources. Send volunteers to local churches, ask for assistance, see if they'll assist us, and if they will, great. I mean, this is pretty simple, cut and dry. And then we send teachers, maybe any students who'd be willing to volunteer, community members to the churches to assist in any fundraising events. Resources justified. To be able to hold fundraisers, we need facilities. So local churches will be able to provide beautiful facilities. There are some gorgeous churches in West Memphis. They'll also be able to donate any foodstuffs, paper plates, forks, spoons, knives, tables, chairs, I mean, everything that we could possibly need if they'd be willing to do so. Laws impacting the plan, that was actually listed on one of our examples, so I just kind of used that because it was right there. It's everything I needed. So Act 1280 of 2013, the passing of Digital Act 1280, provides us with additional focus areas to provide for the expansion of the digital learning opportunities to Arkansas public school students and to remove any impediments to the expansion of digital learning. So this clearly states the need for up-to-date technology for student learning. We have to have everything up to date for the students. Major goals. Teachers will have more freedom to integrate technology into their lesson plans on a daily basis if they choose so. And this will also allow the students to become more comfortable with using different types of technology, different types of software and applications to aid in their educational endeavors. Short-term objectives. Spread the word and then about what we're doing, what we're trying to raise, and then show the community that the school is working on behalf of the students. We're not just sitting around in a comfy classroom not doing anything. Short-term strategies. So delegate jobs to the teachers who signed to volunteer for the project, planning, outreach, volunteers, coordination, stuff like that. Make meaningful connections with churches who are willing to help. Sell tickets to promote any fundraising events and ensure proper appreciation is shown to all who donated time, money, supplies to the events. So make sure we give those shout outs and show appreciation and thankfulness and our gratitude to those churches and people who are willing to work for us. Long-term objectives, forming stronger partnerships with local religious community. I think we can really work hand in hand to be able to make sure our students are safe, connect enough funds to purchase everything we need, and then integrate those things into our classroom. Long-term strategies, collect funds, purchase the technology, promote the use of technology to teachers, train staff and students on proper use and care of technology, and show students using technology, show them in the community. Results and outcomes. Theoretically, the main outcome will be providing laptops to teachers and providing higher learning technology classes to students who show interest in coding, graphic design, web design, and research. This is something that we've really got to push. We're losing opportunities here with being able to show students how to really flourish in using technology. Thank you so much, guys. You have a great day.